Jai Shri Ram.
Now that Hanuman had regained his superpowers, he was ready to make the journey across the ocean. Before leaving, Shri Ram gave Hanuman his signet ring and told the monkey god to give it to Devi Sita. The Lord knew that she would immediately know the ring belonged to him. Devi Sita would also realize that Hanuman was his emissary and understand that her husband was searching for her. Hanuman then leapt into the sky and began his all-important journey. He had to overcome several obstacles before he would eventually see the island kingdom of Lanka, ruled by the powerful Asur Ravan, where Devi Sita had been kept captive. As Hanuman flew in the sky over the ocean, his first encounter was with the great Mount Manak, a gigantic golden mountain which had risen up from the ocean. Manak owed a debt of gratitude to Hanuman's father Vayu, who had once protected the great mountain from the wrath of the king of the Devas, Lord Indra. Knowing that Hanuman had a long journey ahead, Mount Manak invited the monkey god to rest on one of its peaks. But Hanuman was so focused on the task assigned to him, he had no time to rest. He respectfully declined Mount Manak's kind offer and continued on his momentous journey. Hanuman continued to fly tirelessly without stopping over the vast ocean. Suddenly, a huge, ferocious sea snake emerged in front of Hanuman, blocking his path. The monkey god politely requested the sea snake to allow him to pass. The sea snake agreed, but on one condition. It told the monkey god that he could continue on his journey only if he successfully managed to enter its mouth and then leave it without getting bitten. Hanuman accepted the challenge. He grew to a giant size, much larger than the snake's mouth. The snake was forced to open its mouth as wide as possible to allow such a gigantic being to enter. Then, Hanuman quickly turned into a very tiny size, flew inside the fearsome creature's mouth, and just as quickly flew out before the baffled sea snake could close its mouth. Then, the sea snake morphed into a beautiful sea goddess named Surasa. She had been sent by the Devas to test Hanuman's intellect, his valor, and his superpowers. By fearlessly entering and exiting the sea snake's mouth, Pawanputra had demonstrated his courage. And rapidly changing his size to fool the creature showed his intelligence as well as his superpowers. Surasa blessed Hanuman and he resumed his search of Devi Sita. But Hanuman's adventures across the ocean were not over as yet. As his journey continued, he had an encounter with a sea monster named Simhika. She lived under the sea and had the ability to capture shadows that fell on the ocean's surface. As Hanuman was flying, his shadow was falling on the surface of the water. Simhika grabbed Hanuman's shadow and dragged him under the water. The sea monster had thought that Hanuman would drown, but he did not, because he had been blessed by Varun, the ocean god, that he could breathe underwater. After a fierce battle, Hanuman finally killed Simhika, came out of the water,
Jai Shri Ram.
and continued his southward journey. Finally, Hanuman saw a beautiful, gleaming golden island kingdom in the middle of the ocean. It was Lanka, which was ruled by the all-powerful, evil Ravan, and where Devi Sita had been held captive.